When Jesus finally arrives in Jerusalem, he continues attracting a large crowd and therefore causes the Jerusalem leaders to fear a Roman retribution. The Pharisees say in exasperation, "Look, the whole world went to him." For John, Jesus' mission is indeed this ingathering of the world, but it will come about only through his death and resurrection. Greeks who wish to see Jesus in verse 20 seem to prompt Jesus' comment that his hour has come. Rather than going out, however, Jesus gathers others to himself. Our passage reflects the eschatological scene of the nations coming to the Jerusalem temple to worship, found in many prophetic works, including Isaiah 56, which describes the arrival of the foreigners, diaspora Israelites, and eunuchs to worship at the holy mountain. The Gentiles in John 12 are drawn to Jesus rather than the temple. In Isaiah 56:7-8, the Lord promises, "I will bring them into my holy mountain and make them joyful in my house of prayer. For my house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, said the Lord, who gathers the dispersed of Israel, for I will gather to him a gathering." John's Gospel focuses instead on the theme of gathering. In fact, the verb for gathering, synagogue, occurs 7 times in John, and Jesus prefigures this work when he receives the once blind man who was cast out of his gathering to join in worshipping the Son of Man. For John, Jesus fulfills God's promises from Isaiah 56 by gathering not only Israelites in the land, but those in the diaspora as well as Gentiles. He is indeed bringing together the whole world. Yet Jesus' gathering does not happen with his triumphant entry, but with his death. During his first Passover in Jerusalem, Jesus said, "Destroy this sanctuary, and in 3 days I will raise it up. I will raise it up." In John 3:1-15 also, he told Nicodemus that just as Moses exalted the serpent in the wilderness, thus it is necessary for the Son of Man to be exalted, so that everyone who believes in him might have eternal life. He is the seed who will fall, die, and yet produce much fruit, and he is the one who willingly gives up his life on behalf of others in obedience to his Father's will. John's Jesus needs no reassurance, but a voice comes to help the divided crowd who surrounds him. For John's Gospel, therefore, it's not enough just to come to Jesus or want to see him. We must open our ears and our vision corrected. The trauma that is Jesus' crucifixion and the glory of resurrection should do the opening and the correction. We cannot avoid darkness and death. We must trust that God will bring about life. As we all are enduring a time of pandemic and seemingly endless death, let us believe in Jesus' promise that he will light our paths towards life.